Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here. Guess what happened? That's right, I forgot to press the record button. Ah, my goodness. Well, on a positive note, you have missed me flying to a certain asteroid, then realizing that it was in planetary gravity range, flying back and then going to this asteroid to load up on iron. So, did you miss much action? No, not at all. So I think this is fine. It is fine. On an informational basis, we have loaded a absolute gazillion ton of iron. Like, really a lot of iron. And, yeah, we're now flying back. I think our cargo hold is full, completely, 100%. So, yeah, we shouldn't need any more iron at this point. Hopefully. But still, it kind of pissed me off. That oh, man. That's like a me moment today. Well, I had like barely any sleep last night, so I think I can excuse myself. Well, anyway, I have the feeling we need to start the accelerating a bit, don't you think? Yeah, let's start the deacceleration process. But yeah, anyway, so we got ourselves some iron. Hopefully this will last us until the end of time. Well, at least that's the goal, but yeah. So we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna connect it to the system, and then our production should kick back into gear. We're coming in from the top of the base. Yeah. That makes sense. Alright. But yeah, anyway, again, didn't miss much. I went to like an asteroid over there thinking that it was not in planetary gravity, and now I actually, smart me, I did now note it on on the freaking waypoint. Actually, I could also, hold on. Oh, now that's the other iron waypoint I have activated. Hold on. I'm gonna, just mark these so they have like some info. So this is our main iron source over here, I would say. There we go. We can get these all deactivated. Right, here we are. Still deaccelerating, but I think we're coming in fairly nicely. Trying to do a little bit of course correction. At least a little bit. But yeah. Oh, we're definitely not gonna ram our own ship, that's for sure. That's a positive. Just have to, yeah, we're floating a little bit past our actual connector over there, so we have to, yeah, kind of try to alter our course a bit. Yeah. It's getting better, but not by much. Yeah, we're still drifting too much, like, downwards, if you know what I mean. It's only one thruster in that direction, so that's why. I think we're getting it. We might actually drift past. Yeah, let's turn around a bit so we can use both thrusters to try deaccelerate here a bit. I mean, that was not a bad land here. We get pretty close to our point. God. Again, if I wasn't building a new giant ship that we will be using in the future. Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a thunderstorm outside right now. Jesus Christ. And ironically, I also have my fan on because it's really hot as well. So I hope you cannot hear that. Oh God, is that thunder? I think it is. I hope it is. But yeah, anyway, I hope you cannot hear the fan at least, because it is getting to that time of year in Switzerland where it can become quite hot. So yeah. And since my room is like orientated towards the morning sun, it heats up nice and early in the day. So yeah, that's how it is. So I really hope my setup here is good enough so you don't hear the fan. Anyway, let's try and get ourselves into docking range. Let's at least align ourselves correctly. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go backwards. Yeah. Get that thick booty into connecting range. Yes. A bit higher. Good, good. We're getting there. That's gonna be almost perfect, I think. Oh, yeah, a bit higher, bit higher, bit higher. Uh-huh. Almost, almost, I think. And we got connection. Woo! All right. So the oh, whoops, mask. It's almost like in real life. Every time you go outside, you have to be like mask. No, I hope actually in a lot of places it should get better now. Also, I'm gonna get my vaccination well, the first shot this week. So, you know, to a brighter future, eh? Right, and also, by the way, I just want to thank real quick Greg Furlong. Good hint on our transportation of the energy cells. He just reminded me that I also have a freaking connector on top here that I can fill up with 28 more power cells. So yeah, that's gonna make transportation a little bit quicker, hopefully. Speaking of which, that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna grab this bad boy, drive it over there, and gonna start welding our good old batteries, right? So yeah, let's get going. You know, so we can at least be a little bit productive this this episode, and not just fly around in space and collect some iron. That's at least the hope. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try and place it like right over the entrance there. You know what I mean? Like at best probably with the connector over the entrance. Kind of like this, you know? Yeah, something like that, so that we can just slip down here, boop, put some in. Yeah, that's not as easy as it could be, but you know, I think this will, again, still, it minimizes our trips by a whole bunch. I think last time I calculated it's like a 10-time reduction in trips. Oh, and obviously that doesn't work because we cannot get them out here, but we can get them out here, of course. But yeah, I think overall it is a big save thing in time. And now with the connector holding another 28, I have the feeling it's going to be even better. Well, obviously it's going to be better. The question is how much better, but you know what I mean. So yeah, first battery ready. So this technically, I wonder if it's charging. Fully recharged in 2 hours. Well, I have the feeling that that's the minimum amount of time we're going to spend working on the ship. And also right now, the battery, the solar panels, are not even close to being correctly aligned. You know what I mean? So, here's hoping that this is gonna be even better once the sun is correctly positioned. Oh yeah, I also have some more in the cockpit, of course, which we'll have to grab real quick. There we go. So that's 2 of these bad boys. I think per trip we can probably complete about 3 or 4 batteries. We might have cut down our trips to like 8 instead of 10. Or something. Actually, I don't remember what I said last time. Strike that! Don't listen. Again, I'm doing maths. And that is a terrible, terrible thing to do. That's actually a terrible thing to say. Maths is useful. It's just annoying. Maths is just that annoying thing that you need it. You don't always understand why and where, but you will need it. Believe me. Oh well. Oh! That was good! And I... Oh, sorry, kitty! Wow! It's really like aggressive thunderstorming outside. That is not even a word. Thunderstorming. Also, well, that was good. That was professional. Welcome to Groundhog Day. Oh yeah, my dampeners are deactivated. That would explain a lot. But yeah, I also just I think I scared my cat. One of mine. She was lying like at my feet, and I didn't realize, and I kind of readjusted my feet, and I think I might have booped her slightly in a not so subtle way. I just turned around to look at her, and she looked at me with that like face of absolute disgust. But to be fair, only cats can do this kind of face. You know I think you know which one I mean. It's like this face of, how dare you? Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? She's still looking at me. I think she's mad. I'll give you extra food today. Extra food rations. That always worked, right? When people are mad, give them extra food rations. Right. Yeah, we're about... Yeah, we can do about 4 batteries per trip. I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah, pretty much. Huh. 4 and something. So, how many batteries do we have? 2, 4, 6 by 3. That's 18. That's 36. Divided by 4, that is 9. So yeah, 9 trips. If we're lucky, it's only gonna be 8, actually, if we're lucky. So I'm gonna try and just use the backwards thruster here, so we can just, you know, just move back and forward without maneuvering the ship too much. I know that's kind of dumb, but... you know... I'm trying to minimize effort, so to speak. I'm actually not quite sure how production is going. I think batteries we have good amount, but now we can also make some steel plates again. Desperately needed. Okay, maybe I need to maneuver the ship over, because this is not a quick way to load. Yeah, we'll probably do that. You know what? As much as I applaud minimal effort actions, I think right here a little bit more effort is needed. So we'll just cruise around here. then we'll like plant ourselves on the top here, just like so. I think this is the quickest way, pretty much. Right. Let's load this baby up to the brim. There we go. Rest goes in the back. Oh, probably one of the thrusters was still burning a little bit. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Ooh, we have a red ship incoming. It's gonna be one of the corps that I pissed off during my days of pirating, I think. Privateering. Let's call it privateering. I think that has a better sound to it. Yes? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that thruster is hurting me, isn't it? Not much, but it is. It definitely is. Maybe I should put a warning label on it. Isn't that like a joke in... What is that movie called? Spaceballs? Isn't there like a sign on the back of the Death Star or something like that? No, not the Death Star. What are the big ships called? The Star Destroyers? I think. They're not very clever with their names, are they? Well, to be fair, they're very descriptive. Star Destroyer. Death Star. But a bit... I think one would say today, it's a bit cringe. Oh yeah, it's called the Uber Mega Killer Ship. Yo. The Obliterator. To be fair, there's like in Warhammer 40k, there's a lot of things named this way, but I think Warhammer gets away with it just for the sheer brutality and insane madness in that universe. Of course you call it like Obliterator, because that's what it does. It obliterates people, yes. Oh well, Warhammer is its own freaking beast, honestly. Alright, let's, I think we can put like 1 or 2 more in here, and then we gotta go. Well, again, this will just take some... Oh, Jesus Christ, these thrusters. And they do not really deal that much damage. Every time they deal like 1 damage to me or something. You know what I mean? It's not like that deadly that I have to actually keep my eyes on it, but it is just like slightly annoying. Know what I mean? Right, so I think we filled all the cargo containers, so let's go. Like this. And we'll just try to navigate ourselves. Pretty much. Oh, going the wrong way, Down, down, down. Which is up for me. That's where the confusion came from. There we go. That is nicely placed. Okay. Down into the depths we go. Okay, let's grab the cockpit ones first. And then a few from over here. Now, the charging process is probably a lot slower now. Fully recharged in 11 hours. Yeah, the more batteries, of course, the longer it will take. But, you know, obvious. Quite obvious, isn't it? There's more, then there's more. It's a very logical thing. Alright. That should net us a other battery. We're almost finished with the first layer. Awesome. We're getting somewhere. It's kind of... I don't know. It's weird for me to compare it to how it would be if I just flew back and forth. Because the thing is, if you just fly back and forth, then you always feel like you're on the job. But when you just fly back and just load it into the ship, you feel like you're doing something else. And that's why it feels longer. But I'm still sure we are cutting time down by a lot here. I guess you could do like even more like accurate calculations by calculating the average time to fly back and forth, the average time of loading stuff, but this is not a science show here, so get out of this with your numbers and stuff, right? Let's just do things because we think they're right. Supported by flimsy arguments and flimsy statistics. That's how I choose to operate. At least around here. That's how we go. Okay. Another one. Now, if I would activate the jump drives now, they probably would drain these batteries like immediately. They would be empty in one like shot, I think. Pretty sure. There we go. And then I think with the next one, we'll get... Yeah, we'll finish this one, and then we have some leftovers for the next one. And at one point, we'll be able to make 5 at once. And then we know that this tip with the connector, filling that up, then it will be a feelable advantage. Which is nice. Right. There's another 15 to add. Boom. So now it's on 22. So that means every time, for every trip, there is 11 left over, right? I think that's correct. About 11. So that means every 8th, it's pretty much every 8 batteries, every 8 trips, we get an extra. So that's why it only takes 9 trips instead of 10, because on the 9th trip or on the 8th, I'm not quite sure. On one of these, we'll get to fix an extra battery, essentially. Oh, they're coming quite close, but I'm pretty sure they'll miss us completely. In here and in here. We're getting quite quick with this now. We have our bearings quite nicely now. Rest goes in here. Medium cargo containers. Yes. Good. Well, I think after this, that is probably gonna be one of the most tedious parts of the ship, I have the feeling. The thrusters are also gonna require a lot of thruster components, but I think they're a bit easier on the inventory, I believe. Do we have any thruster components here right now? Or are they in the other thruster components? Yeah, see, we can get 119 in our inventory. That's a whole bunch better than 20 frickin' 9. I mean, come on. 29. That's an odd number. Quite literally an odd number. But yeah. Do we need to make more batteries, by the way? Let's make like 300 more, just in case. Just in case. You never know when you need like extra batteries, don't you? Oh, I didn't... I didn't empty my inventory completely. So that's 84. Yeah. The music is getting quite evil. Is that because the ship is getting closer? Is the game anticipating combat or something? Because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any combat here. But hey, I mean, game, if you want to hype people up, go. Just have fun with that. Okay. A 32. Another one. And the last few bits and pieces. Most excellent. There we go. Into the cockpit we go, and back to the ship. Trying not to ram it if we can. That would be a quite sad thing to do, right? Like ram into it, completely disconnecting the lower and the upper part, and it just bye-bye. Well, actually, the lower part would stay with the reactors because that's connected to the space anchor still, but the rest would just go, well, somewhere. You had to like emergency weld like an anchor to it, probably. Yeah, well, let's hope it does not come to that, shall we? Alright, let's get the ones from the cockpit. Oh well, you know, I could probably do this in a time, like a fast forward kind of thing. But I don't know, I just wanted to keep y'all informed a little bit about, you know, how this is going. And what my thoughts on it are. Because, I don't know, sometimes I just feel, you know, there's parts where I think, okay, I have said everything that I wanted to say, so let's just get on with it. But every once in a while I just feel like I need to talk. Well, I guess that's why I do YouTube videos, because I do like to talk, I suppose. If I wouldn't, then that would be quite a pointless thing to do. Really. Alright. We should be able to complete at least one more. And then we're back. First wall is almost completed. That's it's good going here. But I think after this this run here will stop, and then hopefully the rest is going to be next episode. Well, obviously the rest is going to be on next episode. It should be enough to finish the next one, because pretty much like at least a third of this episode was flying around and getting iron, so I feel we should easily be able to finish this off next time. Alright. And now this should complete it and give us some extra. So now we should be on 33 afterwards, I believe. Or something. Maybe I miscalculated, but I believe we should be 36. Did I miscalculate? It's like 12 every time? Not 12, sorry. 4. No, 12. 12 more every time. Well, it still would come out that about at the 8th trip we'll get an extra. So on the next trip we'll get these 4 plus a little bit here, and then these 4 plus this, these 4 plus this, these 4 plus this, and then we should get like a 5 or something. Anyway, we'll see about that. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I just wanted to real quickly start checking on the recharge rate now. And see, now it's on 8 hours because the solar panels now get more energy. But yeah, we're getting there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.
Jesus Christ, that was disgusting.